Okay, so hopefully y'all can hear me. We're here, found this crossover here on this pond. I knew this crossover was here already, but I haven't set it before. So we're gonna set it here. Got my 330 staked off already. This is a crossover going back into the secondary dam. Okay, so got this 330 set. Just gonna take the safety wires off, and this one on this 330 I've got it with a long anchor for under ice beaver. So what I was trying to do is try and anchor it a little bit farther away so it'll swing them away from the set and they won't tear the set up as much after they get caught. Okay, push these in, stick. Okay, she's halfway submerged. So now we're gonna, on this one, take some of this grass, put it up over there. We're gonna need to grab some more of this quick. Now grab a couple more stragglers, put them over the top there. Okay, and it's pretty windy here today too, boys and girls, so yeah, I might put a voiceover on this one. Got my caster. I'm gonna put some of this up there with no mound. Just put some of this up there to have a little extra attractive. This stuff's pretty thick here. Not super thick, but it's pretty thick. Put that right where they can see it good. And yeah, now we're about ready to move on down the dam. See what else there is. I think there's might be somebody else out here. So, see how that's a nice clear shot there? Yep, keep her open. So, we'll see you at the next set. Okay, so this is one set I just made here. It's kind of on like this old crossover thing. There's been, you can see, there's been travel down through it. But what I did here is I just dug out from here, put it up on the bank. You know, it's all wetted and muddy and stuff. And then slammed a 330 in front of it, blocked it off, got some grass sitting around there, and put some caster on there. So it's a caster mound set, more of a caster mound than a crossover, because it doesn't look like there's much of a crossover back there, or at least a very lightly used one. So yep, leave this for a couple of days, see how she does. Okay, just made this caster mound here. This is with a rebar rebar drowning rod. And as you can see, there's the trap. Pans about 5-6 inches back from the bank, I think. And then got a nice big caster mound there. Got a stick going out that way, and then there's just this kind of wall of stuff there. It's a light stick. They can knock it out of the way if they want to, but I think it's something, it's not too heavy, so they're not afraid. If they feel like knocking it out of the way, they can. They don't feel trapped, so, or as much. So I'm just gonna cover that up with a little bit of mud there. Cover the T-bar and stuff up with mud there too. Now you can't see the trap anymore, but there we go. Got 2 more sets we're putting out. That'll be all the traps we brought with us. All the traps we can fit on the wheeler as of now, so yep, set a couple more and I'll show them to you. Okay, so what I ended up doing here, wrapping this wire around the tree. Couldn't really get a stake in anywhere around here, so just wrap it around the tree there. So now we're going to set this and then set her down in the run. That will do. And I also got a tip on my last video to make sure that when you set it underwater, when you set the trap under the water, this one won't be completely underwater, but to make sure that the triggers are down, because in the last video I didn't pay enough attention, and in that set I caught the beaver on, the triggers were on the top. So make sure that they're on the bottom, and then just we'll hide that a little bit in a minute. But then let's see, there. A couple of sticks. And this is just where the beavers are coming up and chewing. And I'm not sure if it's been used super recently or not. It kind of looks like it has been, but I can't tell for sure. It might have just still be wet from snow and whatever. So we're not going to put any caster on this one though, because I put caster on all the other sets we've made so far, and I don't want to have them on all of the sets. So just do something about like that. Whoops. Just tore apart a mouse nest. At least there wasn't any angry mice coming after me. Might as well use this nest, I suppose. So there we go. There's our finished set. We won't do anything else to her. So we'll leave her just like that. Okay, here's second to last set. Man, setting these caster mounds, or these foothold caster mounds, they sure are fun. Quick and simple, easy, just slam them out. There we got a huge caster mound because I had to push quite a bit up to make a levelish spot out there, so that's all right though. Got a giant caster mound now. There we go. Caster stick. Nose right up there, smell that stick, put their foot down, you know how she works. So yeah, there we go. One more set and then we're out of here. Gonna look for some morels on the way out too. Show you guys something cool I found too, so stay tuned. Okay, so there's another set. It's kind of like a little runway from over here, this section of the pond, and over there towards the lodge and stuff, and they cut some trees, you know, back through here and everything. And this was where it narrowed down, so decided to set it. This will be another no caster. I mean, they travel through here. There's a little bit of silt on the bottom, but not too much. So we'll see how this place plays out. We got, let's see, should have 6 traps set. So hopefully that's pretty good percentage, or pretty good. Maybe we'll be able to pull a couple beavers out of here. So come back in a few days when we get to check this. It'll be the last day of the season. So last day of beaver trapping for this year. This is the last set day. And then next time will be the last check day. So sorry about the wind. There's supposed to be some thunderstorms or something. There are somewhere, but not here, at least not yet. So yeah, it was looking a little bad when I left the house, but oh, here. See all that scat? Otter scat too. You know, hop over that log from in there. And they crawl out and all around over here, so that's pretty cool too. There's some otters here. Deer, of course. But I can't remember seeing otters here before. But there's pretty good a population of them around here now. Might be trying to trap some of them too, so here. See you down the trail. Okay, so I was just taking a little hike back here in the woods, and I was kind of looking for morels or maybe some sheds, you know, see what we could see. And I found this. Now see how there's kind of like two tracks in there, but there's like all the big trees through here, or bigger. And at first I was like, maybe they came logging back here, but it doesn't seem right, you know. The ruts aren't like that. But I'll also show you in a minute here when we get back down there. Well, I kind of got turned around too. I wasn't quite sure where I was at there for a minute. But I'll show you when we get back down there what it's like down there. But I've got a theory that this is like groundwater. There's some groundwater that is coming up and through here, because there's the top of a hill up there. And once we get back down to the bottom here, I'll show you what it looks like at the bottom where the trail crosses it. So let's get back down there. Okay, so we made it back to the trail here, and right here, pretty big mud puddle. It's actually pretty deep, but so you can see up there, it's pretty wet, and that's kind of up the direction we were at. I didn't exactly follow it down, but it looked like that's where it went. And then like right up there, it's kind of flowing, like there's water flowing in and out of the ground and stuff. And then like right there, there's a little bit running down. And then like right here, it's coming out of the ground and looks just crystal clear, you know. And you can see it in this puddle here too, and then it keeps on going down there. So I think that might be what it is. It's pretty cool, I think. Didn't see any, it's kind of like a underground creek kind of a thing going through there. Didn't see any sheds or mushrooms or nothing. A lot of devil's cauldrons, but other than that, not much. But thank you all for watching. Keep on moving down the trail.